What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, I will explain how there is a high probability that the price will be breaking above $44,000 and beyond. However, we'll be talking about the major levels of support and resistance, also the local price action to see what could really happen in between today and tomorrow. Now, yesterday we were talking about this major resistance zone here to get some choppiness and possibly get into a swing failure pattern here locally. This is what has been happening during the last 24 hours. You can see that choppiness, that high volume node that was mentioned yesterday, round about the $43,400. We were getting that choppiness, finally getting into a really nice swing failure pattern from that high volume node. Now we are building some high volume here. Will we break down? Will we go to the upside? I'm going to explain the scenarios, guys. We're also taking a look at some very interesting news that is going on, guys. So make sure to stay tuned till the very end. Now, going to dive in here through the price of Bitcoin. But first of all, guys, remember that you do have an insane bonus down below on BYBIT in the link in the description. BYBIT, my #1 crypto trading platform. You do get $50 just by depositing $100 and placing a trade or two to move $500 worth of volume. You can claim that $50 at the rewards hub. You also get 20% fee reduction by signing up with the link down below. For any of those people that cannot trade on BYBIT, MEXC is a great option. MEXC is back right now with the lowest fees out there, so this is great for scalpers, guys. You also got that insane deposit bonus of $20,000. Take advantage, guys, with the link down below in the description just beneath BYBIT. Now, diving in, guys, what is the scenario here? I mean, this was actually a pretty good shorting opportunity. We did get a really nice double top scenario here. We got a swing failure pattern, getting the rejection here to the next level of support, which is the high volume node that we have been building during the last 24 hours. We're still creating higher lows, so no doubt that this is a take profit zone. This is a nice move of over $300. You can make some pretty nice gains if you're scalping. Now, what is next, guys? Let's just zoom out here on the 30-minute time frame and analyze the situation. Let's just get a few things out of the chart, because, you know, there is so many different options looking at the waves. However, they're just predictions. Now, we do not get into a long position or a short position randomly. We need to see what kind of price action we form at certain levels to take that trading decision. Now, when we do take a look at this movement to the downside, we've been talking about, we did break structure here from higher lows, okay, and higher highs. We broke here, we formed a lower low, and we are likely going to form a lower high at some stage in the next coming days. Of course, we still have a lot of time here to dance around. When I do take a look at Fibonacci timing from the highs here on the 11th of January to the lows of the 23rd of January, you can see here that we still have several days, all right, for this correction to happen. You know, this would be a 1-to-1 on Sunday, and we can extend to the 1.618, which would be Monday, the 12th of February. So there's still several days here for a corrective structure. So the main reason why I believe that we could break above $44,000 is purely based on, is this a one wave down here now that we've broken structure? We've formed 5 waves here to the upside. And what we can see here, of course, in a 5-wave move up, this could be an A wave, and we could be inside of a B wave. We're going to form a C wave now in the next coming days, meaning that we should be topping out round about $44,000 to $46,000. That is kind of my prediction on the higher time frame. If we were to form another move here to the downside, okay, in the next coming days, dipping beneath $41,500, for me, this is likely going to be a B wave. We formed 5 waves here to the upside, possibly in that formation of this ABC, and then 5 waves to the upside in a much larger ABC structure. That is definitely a possibility. Of course, we do have the Valley area high. People will be getting excited as soon as they see the price of Bitcoin breaking above $44,000. That will be the moment that we'll be ready, because this could be an epic swing short position, guys, that could happen in the next coming days. Now, more locally as well, what are the other scenarios? Say that the price here now is forming a little bit of a symmetrical triangle. Some people might think that this is a head and shoulder structure. Let's zoom in on the 15-minute time frame, because you might think, hey, this is a head and shoulder scenario. We're going to break down the neckline. It's going to be aggressive. No, that is not right. We're forming a symmetrical triangle, and this is bullish, and we're going to break out here, and this is the pole of the flag, and we're going to go to above $44,000. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not really trading these kind of patterns. What I want to see is the highs right over here. I'm very much aware that this corrective structure, after the impulsive moves that we've had since Tuesday the 23rd till Tuesday the 30th, right? We've got a week of price action here to the upside. With timing, you know, this is very shallow in timing. This should extend a little bit more till we actually get an impulse to the upside. It wouldn't make sense to successfully go above $45,000 in the next couple of days. We need a bit of corrective structure. This is why I strongly believe that if we were to break through here above $44,000, potentially in between today and tomorrow, just say that we do get that breakout from this consolidation, it is a little bit of a flag, and we move to the upside, I'll be still looking for these highs to possibly get rejection, guys. I will not short above the highs created on the 30th of January. I want to see that level create a failed breakout. And as we fail to break out and get that rejection, I would be looking for a swing short position to come back down and claim these lows right over here. Looking for that possible flat ABC structure. The main reason why about this is the timing, guys. When we do take a look at the timing from Tuesday here to Tuesday here, the 30th, we can see that the timing still has few days, right? We still have a few days till the 6th of February to actually be a one-to-one here in a corrective structure. It would not make sense to successfully break out above $45,000. I do see the possibility in failing. Of course, it could break through. That means that I would not enter a short position above these highs. I need to see the rejection, and I would be interested in shorting right over here to come all the way back down to these lows. Now, on the other side, we do have that movement to the downside. We start breaking down here. We start rolling down from this possible head and shoulder structure. We're getting a bit of struggling here, price action, and we're going to move here to the downside, claim these lows. There is a bunch of liquidity beneath $42,000, so we're probably just going to catch those lows, just a classic movement down to break a little bit of structure here locally, and that would make sense to be, of course, 5 waves up and 3 waves down in an ABC. I would be very much interested if the price does manage to consolidate just at this range where we have the weekly $41,500 and $41,000. I want to see the price action getting exhausted. That will be the moment that I will be bullish. Would be looking for another leg up here during the next 1 to 2 weeks to claim that high again, guys. This is why I do predict that we will be seeing above $44,000 potentially in the coming days, and that is purely based on a possible ABC or maybe a 1, 2, and 3 wave, and we're going to go above $49,000. There's also a possibility. We're just going to have to check the reaction here above these highs. So major levels, I want a consolidation here to start feeling bullish. If we do come up here to this high and reject, I will be looking for a short to come back down to claim these lows. And that is basically it in a nutshell, guys. Easy peasy, simple technical analysis here with not too much fluff on the chart. Let's go here with the news that is going on just in top 5 publicly traded Bitcoin holders. We have Grayscale with almost 500,000 Bitcoin. Absolutely insane. MicroStrategy, big holder, 189,000. BlackRock is picking up. It's got 66,000 Bitcoin. Just a few days ago, it was sitting at $50,000 Bitcoin, sorry. So they're in the game. They are accumulating. These numbers are only going higher, especially for BlackRock. Now, continuing here, just in, spot Bitcoin ETF holds 3.3% of the current Bitcoin supply. From 21 million, they're already holding 3.3%. This is likely going to grow in the next coming weeks and months. That is bullish for the mid-long term. New Austrian finance magazine compares Bitcoin to gold, explaining how retail can invest easily. They are comparing Bitcoin to gold, which is absolutely huge. Gold has a market cap of over $11 trillion. Bitcoin is just under the $1 trillion in market capitalization. So a lot of growth. If you're comparing, okay, an asset that is 10 times bigger, all right, then obviously, you know, Bitcoin has a lot of room to grow. Investors are shifting gears. You can see here also the gold ETF compared to Bitcoin ETFs. You know, they are losing interest with gold ETF, and Bitcoin ETF is growing, guys. This is absolutely insane. Very bullish, of course. Kind of the new digital era. There's going to be a big transition in the next coming years, guys. Thank you very much for joining. If you haven't checked out my BYBIT tutorial to learn how to trade on BYBIT properly, guys, check it out. It is the video right over here. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.